so boring. They just sleep all day. I wish I did more research before buying the cage. So if your guinea pigs are kept in a cage like this, obviously they're going to be boring. They don't have enough room for any enrichment, they don't have the space to run around, they're just going to become lazy and they're going to sleep all day and probably eat more because they've got nothing else to do. So all around it's bad, they just get bored, and then obviously you as an owner, you're going to get bored because they're just sleeping all day, and that is not fun for a pet. So now you may be thinking, well, if commercial cages aren't suitable, then what is? And I am going to prove to you that there are so many better accommodations that are both great for you and your guinea pigs. First of all, I will be just talking about what you can do first. So I would recommend that you have a look around your garden and just have a look and see if you have any old playhouses, summer houses, old sheds that just aren't being used anymore, because they'll make great guinea pig accommodations, and I'm just going to tell you how. Why would a summer house make a suitable guinea pig accommodation? Well, firstly you have these lovely big windows which provides a nice amount of lighting, and secondly you have all of this floor space inside which you could fill with enrichment, yet they would still have plenty of room to run around, and I think that is really important. If your summer house is like mine and it is in direct sunlight, then obviously the temperature inside is going to get too hot, so you want to bear that in mind. If you don't have a summer house, then not to worry, because sheds work just as well and they provide plenty of room, and you can really work with them to create something really great. So you could add an outdoor run onto a shed, and that is what I have for my guinea pigs, but not with this shed, and then you can give them much more room, and if your shed is small, that is a great way to extend it and provide them with more space. So our shed is filled with garden tools and stuff, but you could really work with it to create something suitable. Here is the guinea pig storage shed, and this would have worked well as an accommodation. The only disadvantage is the amount of lighting in here. It gets very dark, which is why we decided not to attach this to the outdoor run. So I think that if the lighting was better, then we would have actually used it for an accommodation and it would have worked well, because the space is good and I think that it's easy to access and things like that. But the only problem is the lighting, as I said. Here is the shed where my guinea pigs actually live, and it is joined onto an outdoor enclosure, so you could just have this shed alone, or if you have the space and you're capable of building an outdoor run, then I'd definitely go for that too, because it just works really well together and it's suitable for all the seasons and it's really good. So this is the shed, and I will go ahead and show you what is on the inside. This is where my guinea pigs live, and this is their indoor pen. So as I said earlier, this is joined onto an outdoor pen. They spend most of their time in here. This is where they like to run around and play and explore things, and they definitely favour this over the outdoor area. However, the outdoor area they use a lot more during the warmer months, so I think this works really well, and it would work great alone. You don't need an outdoor area. It is just nice to have the two if you have the space. I think that it is great for guinea pigs to be outdoors. It's where they're meant to be, and it is the closest that they're going to get to being in their natural habitat. So I think that having a run outdoors is really important, and if you can provide it for them, then I would definitely recommend it. Mine love it, and I just think it's so great for them to be out in a natural environment. So I am aware that some people cannot keep their guinea pigs outdoors, whether that be in a shed, summer house, playhouse, etc., for whatever reason, and I am now going to be talking about some indoor accommodations which are really great for guinea pigs. I think that CNC cages work really well for a guinea pig accommodation. Some of you may not know what these are, so I will go and explain them. So they basically just consist of grids and corrects, and Corex is like this plastic type stuff, and it's kind of hard to explain. Instead of using Corex, when I had the CNC cages, I use something called vinyl flooring, so that is an alternative if you can't get hold of Corex where you live. So these join together and they can be made into several different shapes and different sizes. They work really well if you have guinea pigs which have been separated for whatever reason, but they still need the companionship, and I have used that before for several boars which didn't get along, so it worked really well for them. If you really can't get hold of CNC cages where you live, then you could use an outdoor run as an indoor run. So I have part of this run here, and it's kind of the same idea as a CNC cage but on a larger scale, and these can be joined together to make a large indoor run. I think these work well and definitely more easily available. You can get them from most pet shops. There are also DIY enclosures which you can build, and I think these look really aesthetically pleasing. They're really nice, and there's just something really special about having something that you made as a guinea pig accommodation. So I've seen that done lots before. You can turn a bookshelf on its side and remove the shelves, and then that will make a really spacious enclosure. So there are many options, and just so many which are better than commercial pet shop cages. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this video kind of interesting, and hopefully it has motivated you to kind of give your guinea pigs the best accommodation that they can have. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!